You're welcome to another training on love, family, and purpose. I want you to understand that marriage is about partnership. Partnership has to do with the willingness to agree, the willingness to use what individuals have and know to work together to achieve a common result towards a common interest. It's not about the husband, it's not about the wife, it's about the word called us. It's not about I, me, and myself. No. It's about we. It's about us. Until you see marriage from this perspective, you will not understand the depth of God's love and grace. Marriage is about teamwork. It means the husband and the wife must cooperate as one. It means irrespective of the individual differences, the husband and the wife must learn the principle of complementing each other, knowing fully well that the strength of the husband is supposed to support the weakness of the wife, and the weakness of the wife can be helped and supported by the strength in the husband. Marriage is about alignment, where the man aligns all he has under the authority of Christ, and when the woman aligns all she has under the authority of her husband. It's very important. It's alignment. It is a husband enjoying the grace of God in the life of the wife, and it's also the wife enjoying the grace of the Lord in the life of the husband. That's the power of marriage. Marriage is not something to be compared. It's not about how your parents lived or what happens in one of the two couples, how it happens in their family. I want you to understand that being a husband is a calling. Being a husband is a ministry. And being a husband is a journey. It's about becoming Christ personified. It's about you understanding the personal dealing of God for your life and using it as a pilot for governing the family that God has given to you within the frame of marriage. Your strength and your authority, it's in your vision. You are supposed to lead according to the vision, the purpose of God for your life. The best way to become a husband is to become a husband according to your purpose and according to your vision. What is your vision? The vision is the mental picture of the solution your purpose is designed to bet in this generation. That's your vision. You should have a foresight of the future. You should have a clear definition of where your purpose is leading you to in destiny and in God. The strength of you as a husband is in your direction. This determines the kind of woman you choose to walk with you. This brings me to the place of defining that proposal or a man asking a lady out is an invitation that a man offers to a woman that needs to compare and reconsider if there is alignment of vision and direction. Remember that your purpose is a journey. And if your purpose is a journey, it means it has a destination. And the destination of your purpose, or the direction your purpose will set you to, will be depending, or it will totally rely on the passion, the interest, and what God has ordained you to serve and do. Being a wife is a journey. It's a journey of becoming. You do not have the ability to be a wife by your strength. Just like your husband do not have the ability to become a husband by his strength. The Bible says, by strength shall no man prevail. So being a wife is a journey. A journey of you understanding that all God has given to you and all that you have, all that God has given to you and all you have is because of you knowing that you are a suitable help. A suitable help. You as a woman or as a wife, the strength of displaying this nature of God in you is in your vision. What do you see in the future? If there is no alignment, if there is no compatibility or complementary between your vision and the vision of a man you see as a husband, there is going to be a problem. If your vision do not have the ability to support the man, just like the man's vision should have the ability to nurture you, then there is going to be a problem. Husbands and wives are individuals that have individually a visions that feed each other. Your direction in life matters. There is a difference between living together as husbands and wife, as a husband and as a wife, and fulfilling destiny together. Marriage is not coexisting together. Marriage is a journey from a spot to another spot. And during those destinations, there are fulfillments of purpose. Your purpose is the source, the kind of wife you become. Your purpose is the source of the kind of husband you become. So if you don't understand your purpose, you'll be confused in marriage, either as a husband or either as a wife. You are supposed to be responsible, accountable to God for how you love your wife. You must be accountable to God. When God said love your wife, it means accept your wife, her strength, her weaknesses, her giftings, her ideas. If your vision is not big enough to accommodate the vision of your wife, you need to grow up. Your vision must be strong enough to accommodate, must be detailed enough, must be clear enough to accommodate the vision of your wife. And not just the vision of your wife alone, must be strong enough to also nurture and train, to also lead your wife to where God has destined you to become. It's a great deal for you to be a husband, because you are the one given the mantle to lead. The mantle of leadership is in the hands of the husband. And where you lead your wife to, you will give account to God for it. Don't just love your wife. Accept her. You might be the slow learner and your wife is the fast learner. You must be patient and not intimidated by her. If you are the fast learner and she is the slow learner, you must be patient and not feel superior over her. Accept her. You both are not born in the same family. You are not from the same lineage. You don't have the same upbringing. She can't be you. In the midst of your intimacy, you still have your individuality. There are differences of temperaments. See each other as a team. Accept her with understanding. And as a wife, when the Bible says submit, the Bible did not say be enslaved. I want you to understand that if all you know and care about is to enjoy the strength of your husband and you're not ready to support him, then something is wrong. To support means to cooperate with your husband. The duty of your husband is to love you with understanding, is to love you according to the knowledge of who he is discovering you to be and what your purpose is all about daily. And you are supposed to support, to cooperate with your husband according to the knowledge of his purpose, according to the understanding of his purpose. You are supposed to cooperate with the vision, with the direction he's going to. As a man, you are supposed to accept the vision and the direction and incorporate it into your own direction. It's the power of synergy that you must embrace. That's the power of synergy you must understand. Cooperate with your husband as your husband loves you with understanding. He might not be perfect, he might have flaws, but every single thing you are complaining about is the reason why God brought you to help him. Your husband needs help. And every single thing you are angry about your wife is the reason why God made you the husband, so that you can prune her, cultivate her, bring out the best in her, so that you can die to pride and ego. The greatest priority in marriage is Christ. This is where many people miss it. The greatest priority in every marriage is Christ, pleasing Christ. So in marriage, you don't treat one another based on transfer aggression. It is the man and the woman submitting to the Lordship of Christ in their thoughts and in their walk with God. I want you to understand that if you fail in your personal walk with the Lord, if you fail in being a disciple of Jesus, it's going to reflect in your marriage. Most of the problems in the marriage is the inability of a man, of the husband or the wife, not yielding to the authority of the scriptures. Lack of the fruit of the Spirit is a problem. Aside from pleasing Christ, the second thing that becomes a priority is what is the assignment in the hand of your husband? What is your assignment in your husband's life? What is your assignment in your wife's life? What keeps marriage is not that you feel like staying in the relationship. What keeps marriage is that you understand why God brought you and your spouse together. Marriage is an assignment to solve a problem. In your generation, through the cooperation of your purpose and the purpose of your spouse. So the first thing that matters in place of marriage is Christ. The second thing that matters is the assignment. It's not about the husband. It's not about the wife. You don't make your wife the center of attention in the marriage. You don't make your husband the center of attention in the marriage. There are times you have to, with understanding, suggest idea. He will not always be right. You need to understand, to support him, to bring him to order if he wants to misbehave. And it is his duty to correct you and bring you to order. So there is something stronger than both of you that keeps the home, which is the assignment of God. Until you know the assignment that your marriage has bettered you into or has laid the responsibility on you, you'll not be able to settle conflicts because you think that conflict is all about you. If you must succeed in marriage, you must close your ears to gossip and suggestions and advices that are not scriptural in nature. The devil is not fighting your marriage. The devil is fighting the assignment your marriage is supposed to bet. In all, understand that your life is beyond marriage, and marriage is just a tool to get your assignment done. So as a man, understand your assignment according to your purpose. And as a woman, learn to know how to incorporate your assignment to find expression in the assignment of your husband. These teachings are things that is hard to see the physical example of it, because God is trusting this generation to redefine marriage according to the wisdom of Christ. I hope you've gotten value for your time.